We're joined on the line right now by the spokesperson of the Department of Education in Gauteng, Mr. Steve Mabona. A very good morning to you, Mr. Mabona. Can you confirm this latest tally?
Good morning, Desiree, and to all our listeners. Yes, we can confirm that the fourth child passed away last night. We've confirmed with the authorities, and the child that was among those that were still being treated at different hospitals. Remember, we said there's about 20 learners that are still receiving medical attention. So this one, we were actually worrisome when you look at the condition that he was in. We were actually worried, but he went through, theater for, a few occasions. In and out, and unfortunately he succumbed, on those injuries.
Have you been able to reach out to the family?
Definitely, the school management will be representing the department this morning. Actually, probably they should be in the family now, just to convey our sincere, condolences. We visited yesterday. All the families as well, those that have, the deceased learners, all of them, is 3 yesterday that we visited. So today, the school management will also be going this morning to just convey our sincere condolences to the family.
How many learners are still in hospital, and can you give us a sense of the extent of their injuries?
Look, we have now about minus this one, probably we have about 19 of our learners that are still, receiving medical attention in different hospitals. They should understand that the severity of the, that pathway, the slab, falling, the serious injuries that they have actually sustained. Hence, most of them, they are in and out of theater. Quite serious injuries that they suffered. One can confirm that. But we are hopeful that they will recuperate because most of them, they are stable. But yes, one needs to really confirm that they suffered, serious injuries. And we are hopeful that they will make it.
Have you been able to make a determination as to the cause of the collapse of that wall?
No. Remember, the Department of Labor has taken over the site. They will be conducting their investigation. But parallel to that, the HOD of the department has confirmed that the department will also be conducting their own investigation just to look at the structure. So the engineers will be focusing on that, and anything that will then lead to us knowing what might have transpired here, we will hear from all the authorities that are, investigating. But for us, we will continue for the entire week just to focus on the counseling because we have now permanently launched a trauma center that is at the school. Though we are waiting for the Department of Labor to give us an exemption on other parts of the school so that we can be in a position to utilize them for different reasons. But our learners will be, coming, from Monday, receiving the necessary counseling, just to make sure that we enhance their, them psychologically and prepare for the memorial services and the funerals that will be coming, throughout the week.
We keep losing your line at some points. I'm going to ask you to please be stable and stand in one area, Mr. Mabona. There were reports about the closure of the school. Is that the case? And if so, when will it be reopened?
Look, yes, the school is still closed because the Department of Labor has taken over the site. And though there are some part of the school that the Department of Labor will give us an exception probably by Monday, utilize, because we really need to interact with our learners, check on their, preparedness in terms of the psychological assistance that we're going to be providing them. Because you'll remember that most of them, they were part of the rescue team trying to lift the slab, and they were involved. So you need to make sure that counseling is provided, because it might take it light, but it might catch up with them in the long run. So we don't want to rush them into class, but rather rush them in the process of counseling them, and we will then have a determination when we're going to start with the process of teaching and learning.
Are there any arrangements being made to send the unaffected pupils to other schools, perhaps?
No, look, our focus now is more on counseling. Counseling will then assist us, working with our professionals, give us a determination how we're going to move forward. But we have plans afoot that is in the event of us having to utilize part of the school. There will be some structures that will be, erected just to make sure that we don't destabilize the curriculum. But for now, we are actually concerned about their well-being psychologically than the curriculum. Curriculum will then have a determination to say, are they ready for that? Then we'll have recovery plans just to make sure that we take them where they're supposed to be.
What about the concerns that some quarters of society are trying to racialize or politicize this incident? How is the department responding to that?
Look, that's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate because, as the department, we see our learners, we see our children. As you will know, that every opportunity that we find, we normally push for, equal education, making sure that the quality of our education is the same, throughout. So utilization of race and trying to politicize, or some people trying to score, cheap political points on this tragedy is quite unfortunate. And we will really appeal to the South Africans that let's be united and make sure that we grow the country. I mean, we're about growing South Africa here. We can't grow the country if we are divided. So we need to be united so that we assist and grow the country.
Thank you so much, Steve Mabona, for talking to us. Condolences once again to the family and extending that to the department as well.
Thank you very much.
Steve Mabona is the spokesperson for the Department of Education in the Gauteng province.